I hope this book will help future generations in surviving what we had. It was hard. We had sacrificed so much for the future. Yet, it was worth it. After months of swimming upstream, we had reached a place we may be able to go home one day. The only thing we had to do is to work hard and make this land ours. They had chosen me for a leader. I thought they'd just put false hope in me, but I had to try. A couple of houses had been put down. Finally a place to sleep in. It gave us security. But I was anxious. A large pile for our logs was next, as everyone had hoped it would be full one day. I designated trees to be cut down, but there wasn't a lot. A water pump and a storage house with a couple of water containers were ordered to be built near us, and we went to work. An inventor house was mandatory. Without science we wouldn't be able to progress at all. But we woke up hungry, and the farm was more urgent. There just wouldn't be enough berries for us all, so our first cropland was designated and we worked hard. First potatoes and carrots were being planted, and I was proud of my beavers. I remember there was a small canal that I had hopes for, of extending the reach of the water. It was blocked, but it didn't seem like a problem. At last, we had to do what we do best: building dams. I ordered for it to be built close to our village, as it would serve as a bridge also. Trees were running low, food also. I was stupid to think that the small patch of farmland will be enough to feed us all. We were still hungry, some starving, but there were berries nearby and they would serve their purpose. But we still went to sleep hungry. I was sorry for my beavers, thinking that maybe I wasn't good enough for this. We had run out of the dead trees behind us, and that was a problem. We were running really low. Without them, everything stops. I had to figure something out. Instead, we are doomed. I had made plans for a small industrial zone, but berry bushes were there, so I had them destroyed. A small sacrifice for the greater good and a better future for us all. A grill was put down so we could finally have some grilled potatoes. Stupidly, I thought it needed energy, so I had put down an energy wheel, ready to doom a beaver to run it for us. Thankfully, the grill only needed wood to operate. That day, I could feel my bones aching. My fur was becoming drier and drier. No one seemed to notice that, but I knew. I knew a drought was coming. I was thinking if I should tell them, but I took the burden of premonition on myself. It was the toughest day for me yet. Our own personal forester would have meant a world of difference for us. Our tree problem would have been fixed and we would be in a much better spot. But when one tree is planted, another falls. And the drought was on our doorstep. And we were too late. Too late with the canal, too late with the dam. I knew time was of the essence, but I didn't think it would be like this. Suddenly everything lost its color. grey and yellow, like death had come over us. All of that was my fault, but we had to work still. The drought was dry and dead, yet water came, and not a moment too early. Since the berries had been foraged, we moved to the other riverbank. We had started planting the first trees of our own forest, and now a bigger area was reserved for the forest. Various kinds of trees yielding different amounts, but the trees take a long time to grow and we were out of wood. Another day, another problem waiting for me. So we moved the tree cutter to the other bank too. A small increase to our farm was on the way too, and we went to work. We worked day after day, built another farm and expanded the land. And my beavers were getting sick from that much work. I had to help them. Another drought, but then we were ready. The dam was done, the canal was full of water. Then nothing lost its color and we were happy. It was a very welcome change that brought hope to our village. After months of work, I thought I saw a couple of beavers smiling. I had felt tears running down my face. Happiness or relief? I didn't know then. I just had known that I was doing something good. More houses, more storages. We had to build and expand. Even our industrial zone was finished. We had done more than I ever expected. And I was proud. I had found another canal, much bigger, and we had to clear it. It would mean a much better change if we had more water. But as we worked, my beavers got stranded there in the canal. I had to save them. The next drought came and we didn't even feel it. We were prepared for it. We had everything and we worked as if nothing happened. I had only wished it would stay like that forever, so everyone could be happy. From a small patch of land, we had built a village that had everything we needed. But we had to improve, grow bigger. I promised that I will make a paradise out of it, and we were never close. I had hoped they would continue to trust in me, as I had trusted in them.